Hello, hello. This is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com, bringing you another edition of Keeping Modern Janky. I'm playing Magda Changeling Tribal that I got from Stanky Janky, an opponent I played a few weeks ago with Sliver Tribal. I played his version, and it was a thing of beauty, man. But I wanted to make a few changes, and specifically I wanted to test out this card right here. Um, However, this is very awkward because we don't have any creatures that we can cast, and we have a Platinum Angel, which is basically a mulligan. I think we got a mulligan. I mean, anytime you have one of your finishers in your opening hand, it's almost like a mulligan. So one, we have multiple things we want, including two lands. We can name Dwarf and we can name Cat. Shacklegeist is really powerful. Do we just put the Ajani to the bottom? I think we do. That's sad, but I mean, the jank is real, and the Shacklegeist is can be very effective against the right deck. For instance, a aggressive go wide strategy. Not a go wide, but an aggressive strategy that maybe has a hard to kill threat. Drew a land, which we didn't really want to see. So we'll go get an elegant parlor, play the universal automaton, and the meticulous archive, depending on what we draw. Let's see, experimental synthesizer, Corey Steelcutter. Okay, so this is a different build than I've seen. This I've not seen with Corey Steelcutter. Flame of Anor is going to be good because of this Corey Steelcutter. Alright, Meticulous Archive, what are you going to find us? Mountain into the graveyard. And then next turn, yeah, I mean, we're going to Flame of Anor, I suppose. Blow something up, draw some cards. Legion Extruder, 2. When this artifact enters, it deals 2 damage to any target. Aww. Sacrifice another artifact, create 3/3 garlic. Oh, okay. Well, there goes that plan. I mean, we can still... Yeah, we really wanted that 1-drop for our Flame of Anor. Alright, well, we're taking 2. My son is crying. Unsettled Mariner is nice. Alright, well, maybe next turn. Maybe next turn. This gives us a way to... We can Flame of Anor or whatever they get. Assuming it's something good. Like a... I mean, we don't like the Corey Steel Cutter, but we also... I don't know if we can race the... We might be able to race the Lifelinker with the Shacklegeist if it lives. So we haven't played up against a lot of spot removal. Crucible of Worlds. Very nice. Haven't played up against a lot of spot removal yet. So that is one way. I mean, I don't know if it's just modern has changed. Some of the best decks I'm sure still play spot removal and hand disruption, but there's the Shadow Spear, sure. I think we have to kill the Corey Steel Cutter. That's the land. The target player draws 2 cards. Destroy target artifact. I mean, we're not going to be blocking. So we're going to be taking a hit. And then after that, hopefully we can shut down the Shadow Spear. We did draw another Unsettled Mariner, which is nice. Well, we found the Platinum Angel. What can we do? So we can Magda Brazen Outlaw, 2 mana, Shacklegeist. So we're going to name Spirit on this one. They can sack this Ensnaring Bridge anytime they want. So a little bit awkward. One, two, three, four, five, six. I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't even know if we want to... We can just run out the Platinum Angel next turn. I mean, how do you get through this? I guess we just wait till we find a Flame of Anor. I mean, I'm sure they're going to have ways to kill our Platinum Angel. But we can make treasures and search up things like Eldrazi Monument, although that makes us sack a creature every turn. Coat of Arms. Our best way of winning here is to assemble a lethal number of dwarves, and then when we find a Flame of Anor, blow this up and attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can do Platinum Angel. My son wanted to give me some donut, which was awesome because I do like me some donuts. So they can sack the Ensnaring Bridge and then get it back. What are they getting back though? They're getting this Phyrexian. They got to draw 3 cards. I mean, our opponent's doing a lot of fun stuff, that's for sure. They can sacrifice the Ensnaring Bridge anytime they want. Mox Opal. And Quarry Steelcutter. The same thing in their hand. Oh, man. I mean, it's fun. I like, seeing the opponent go off like this. It's pretty cool, right? So we can play a Cavern. We'll name Angel. We talk about just a whole pile of crazy cards doing battle against one another here. Oh man, it's kind of insane. Yeah, it's really sweet. I like what our opponent's doing over there, and they can sacrifice this at any time to try to punch through damage. So it's not like they're not locked by their Ensnaring Bridge as long as they have this Legion Extruder down. We have managed to find a lot of lands on turn 7. Not missed a land drop, nor will we. Alright, now they're just the value, man. The value is coming. When this artifact enters our leaves, exile top 2. Okay, so they sacrificed it, or they cast a new one? That's a new one. Alright, man, they're just, chaining together. So this is the kind of deck that Meltdown is good against, I suppose. We would need it on 3, and we just wipe the board, but then they have this Goblin Engineer that can come back. This is a crazy game. Crazy. So yeah, we're really looking to get a Flame of Anor. So they're gonna have to tap. Do they have another mana? They don't. Still in the first main phase. Look at all that stuff. I mean, they have no cards in hand, but they keep getting more cards from their. I don't know. Like they could have. We're only gonna get 1 treasure, because this doesn't let us tap willy-nilly anything we want. We can only tap spirits. No more lands. That's a good draw for us, though. Let's say we'll name Human. It is not, however, a way to tap. We really want a way to tap our changelings to get treasures. We already played a land. I guess that was a mistake. We can now tap 2 changelings a turn. The worst part is we can't really even just yield to our F6 because we need to hold up a response in case they try to target something on our battlefield. We have all of our pieces, obviously. We can't lose the game. Our opponent can't win. But we also can't actually, we can't win the game. We can't lose, but we can't win. 3 cards in our opponent's hand. They could attack. So now they're casting another one? Or are they just sacrificing it? I don't even know. Okay, yeah, it's the yield to all. They could play a Field of Ruin every turn. That's where our treasures come in, though. Den of the Bugbear. They could also be playing Urza Saga every turn, right? Played a land from hand. Seems like they should be aggressively attacking our mana, but I'm gonna get back. So they have some sort of 2 damage to any target. So now they're gonna go after the Magda. They're gonna go after the Changeling. Yeah, I can see. So I took out the land that makes goats. So I actually got to play against Stinky Janky last match, and he was telling me he normally sacks goats to the Eldrazi Monument. Mox Jasper. So this is a way around, actually, if we can manage to kill this. So we can get an Eldrazi Monument at the beginning of our upkeep, sack the cat token, and then start hitting our opponent with the Johnny, assuming it lives. So now we have an alternative line, an alternate line. I feel like they can be getting this back each time. Sacrifice another artifact. So they need another one of these, they can loop it. Are they getting it? Is that what they're doing right now? So I think we're going to try to get the Eldrazi Monument in response to anything that they do to kill things. I have no idea what our opponent's trying to do, really. They're targeting Phyrexian Dragoon. As I sit here, I'm just thinking, man, this is a really interesting set of brews against one another. But man, the editing is brutal when I think about it. So much downtime between turns, in the middle of turns, because our opponent's just doing a ton of stuff, over and over doing stuff. We are only going to end up getting one. That's awkward. We're only going to get one treasure. No, we can. No, we can't tap that. So we really need them not to kill anything this turn. Let's see what they go for this time. Can't believe we haven't found any more changelings. So painful. We don't have another changeling because they've killed our changelings. We can't tap the dwarf. That was one of our ways of winning. I mean, we can't do it. We don't have any way to slow. I mean, we have a single changeling on the battlefield. They did get rid of one, but we've only found two changelings. We managed to draw a lot of our secondary pieces. There's an opal. I guess our opponent is eventually going to sack their own Ensnaring Bridge and swing out for lethal. But we have our own set of locks. We can tap something. We can't lose the game. Be a changeling. Oh, so many lands. So yeah, we've gotten pretty unlucky with flooding out, while our opponent is just doing a ton of stuff. And I feel like they're going to just continue to loop this Allegiant Extruder. We're finally up to 5 after when we do the Shacklegeist shenanigan stuff. Oh my god, so many prowess triggers. Okay, up to 3 cards. Another Den of the Bugbear. Another Core Steel Cutter. Yeah, I think they have to start making Saga tokens because that's their only route to victory is to get an army big enough. And even then, we have the Platinum Angels. So they really need to start chaining together multiple ways of killing. There's no more lands. No more lands, for the love of God. Another Johnny. That is a good one. That is a good one. Now our creatures are indestructible. Oh, and they still have to pay the 1. Oh man. I just yeah. Now it's indestructible, man. Sorry. And we can make a cat token with the Ajani every turn to sack. We're desperate to draw into an answer. We still can't find a changeling. Oh man, then they scoop it up. I mean, the locks, they're crazy. The 2 locks are insane. They locked us out and we locked them out. It's kind of mind blowing when you think about it. All right, let's bring in that package. Unlicensed Hearse would probably be not bad. 70 cards though. What do we take out? I mean, everything looked great. honestly, maybe we don't need the Bishop of Wings. We'll take out the Bishop. We will take out Sarkin. Take out a Mox Jasper. Take out, man, the Plarg though, I guess maybe it's just not good enough. Unlicensed Hearse is pretty powerful. We can't take out the Magda. Take out a Universal Automaton. We were desperate for changelings that game. Alright, I mean, we had they locked themselves out of that game. If they hadn't played that Ensnaring Bridge, I think they could have probably won just by combat. Again and again and again. We do still have a mute all in there. Nice. Okay, well, we do have some answers. We have a turn 1, turn 2 play, so we have a lot of lands, but they have a lot of land destruction. Okay, yeah, they're going off. An affinity start over there. The lands continue to be drawn by us. So yeah, that I think if our opponent hadn't played the Ensnaring Bridge that game and had just tried to win in combat, there's a good chance they would have won. And they could have blown up the Ensnaring Bridge at any time, but at that point it was a little late when we had played our 7-drop. Can't lose the game. And it's possible we would have gotten there with the 7-drop anyway, but I think we'd be a lot lower on life and our opponent would probably be better off a little further ahead, like they might have been able to close out the game. It's a Mox Jasper. It's all coming together. They were thinking long and hard. Now we just need to find a Magda. So yeah, now they can go with the construct beatdown plan. I mean, that's a fast clock from our opponent. Can't target us. Unsettled Mariner, man. It hoses a lot of people, and they made their guy 3/3. But I have a feeling they're going to have a lot of. I mean, they're going to get another one. They got plenty of. Yeah, I mean, this is. They need to go. We need a meltdown, is what we need. A meltdown, and I think we can be back in this game. But our Magda, but it's such a fast clock with this Urza Saga and the Mox out, so they're going to get multiple 5/5s that we can't interact with. So give us a meltdown, baby. We need a meltdown. Celestial Purge is Magda. That is one of our best draws. Is it going to be fast enough? It might be, actually. It may be fast enough, because they're going to hit us for quite a bit, actually. I don't know if I should be attacking. I could have given this flying, gotten 2 treasure tokens, hit for 2 in the air. Can we survive? Can they flood the board enough to kill us? Because if they force a block out of us, then we're in trouble. Pithy Needle. So now we need a Flame of Anor. Like, whoa. Man, you gotta name Magda, right? This was a mistake. Oh, they named Moth Dust Changeling. No respect for the Magda. So I kind of big-brained it there, guys. Twice I big-brained it. I big-brained it with using the Mutavault's mana to tap itself, and I big-brained it with not activating the Moth Dust Changeling a 3rd time. However, because we have that, we can go to combat. No respect for the Magda. I can't believe it. I'm assuming they're not going to want to block with this Goblin Engineer, but now they're thinking, are they going to die to something? They didn't see the coat of arms. They did not see coat of arms. I can't believe they named the Moth Dust Changeling. I think they must have thought we would never be in a position to attack or something. But yeah, naming the Magda, I think we lose this game. Running away with it. I'm just going to exile that, just in case. I'm pretty sure that it doesn't matter, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go get a coat of arms and just hope that they die. And they're dead. Oh man. Yeah, man, I don't know what to say except you gotta name Magda there. Alright, well, for CyclesGaming.com, that was a very slow, grindy game. This is Johnny Cycles. I'll catch y'all in the next one.